story of a monster awoke.
Demons run within my veins, promise to keep me safe.
Hey guys, this is my new redo What If. Deku had Tetsuo powers, Octria, and I hope you like this video. Uzuku Midoriya was a kid with some unique power that was giving terms with another entity. And when Zuko was a kid, Zuko was not knowing about his power. He was a bit bullied, and he was always in a pinch. But Zuko didn't become more scared. Something changed. Something that was uniquely earned into him. Zuko heard a voice that was so faint that not even the wind can catch it. The wind said, and Zuko says, Tetsuo? Where the hell is Tetsuo? And then the voice said, I want to help. Help me? You're kidding, right? Helping me? And the voice says, don't be a prick about it. And Zuko then realized what he's talking to. Not many would say that. But then, when he goes to sleep, Zuko gets some nightmares. Seeing a boy that was in a sad time. There was no orphan. He was not being treated as well as him. And seeing a friend that they were being genuinely nice, like Kachan and him. And while he was trying to comprehend that, Zuko also see a version of the boy who was getting very badly sick or mutated, and Zuko sweating from his sleeping. I can't. Why? Freaking out a bit, Zuko takes a deep breath and wakes up. And then goes to the bathroom. And then holds his mouth. What the hell was that? Then the spirit was talking to him again. That was my past. How? What the? What are you talking about? Are you a demon or a nightmare that I conjured up? Tell me. And the spirit conjures around him and gives no whispers and shows his real look. And Zuko looks at him. So this is what you look like. Showing his real self. Sorry for that. I thought it was good to get acquainted. My name is Tetsuo Shima. Zuko's seeing a white, pale, like ghostly white. Not just like skin tone, but hair, eyes, and the arm. One arm of Tetsuo is on, and Suku says, "How the hell? What are you?" "I'm just your figment, and you're just being a pompous prick about me helping you." And Suku says, "Why would I take advice from a freaking ghost or whatever?" And Tetsuo gets pretty annoyed. You still don't get it. I'll tell you later. When you fully develop them. Develop what? You mean a quirk or whatever? Hey, better hope Bakugo doesn't use his quirk on you. And Zuko says, "Bakugo, schmakugo. I can take him on." Sure, judging how many wins and losses you had. And Zuko says, "How do you even know the win-loss?" And Tetsuo gives a smirk and says, well, guess you will find out soon." "Hey, wait, you!" And Tetsuo disappears. God, what an asshole. And Zuko goes to middle school, dressing up as a delinquent. And Zuko is honestly, to be honest, he's not bad. Or he's not good either. He's just a person. He dresses like a delinquent, but he can act like it. But he's more kind than you think. And Zuko walks to school, and Zuko thinks, "Jeez, that guy was a nightmare." So that was Tetsuo he was telling me. Well, at least that pompous asshole didn't come again. And Zuko sighs, then bumps into a girl. "Hey, watch it, you..." Then Zuko says, "Watch where you..." And sees a girl. And the girl has a darker green hair with green eyes. Almost the same as Zuko. The girl says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to bump into you. I was in a hurry to get to school." And Zuko then says, "It's fine." Then something beforehand. Zuko's eyes were in surprise, seeing a future, seeing something that wasn't noticed to him. He sees him and her, and Zuko brushes it off as thinking it's a hoax. But then he sees the sludge villain in one of his depictions. And Zuko says, "Nah, that will never happen." And the girl says, "That'll never happen what?" And Zuko says, nothing. Just had a deja vu." "Oh, I hope you have a good time." And Zuko says, "Yeah, you too." And Zuko then thinks, why did I had that girl that kissed me? It's probably just a daydream. And Zuko then thinks, weird, I never really had those. Not much. Then Tetsuo looks at Zuko at above and says, he really doesn't know. I can't blame him. He hasn't had any powers. And Tetsuo smiles and says, maybe I should boost his thinking. Then Zuko goes to school and sees Bakugo. And both Bakugo and Zuko are getting ready to get into a brawl outside. Alright, now we're going to have some fun. Good luck with that, Deku. Both Zuko and Bakugo brawl, with Bakugo narrowly winning. But then, when Bakugo says, "Got you!" and tries to explode, Zuko braces for impact. But then, something unexpected happened. Zuko then blocks it without Bakugo knowing. Then Zuko grabs Bakugo's arm, pulls it, and Bakugo says, "What the hell?" And Zuko says, "Hope you like knuckle sandwich!" Hitting him on the ground with enough force. And Zuko looks at his hand. Huh? What the? Never had that much strength. And Tetsuo, still up on the sky, and claps with a amazing. Wow, your power is getting stronger. I'll give it to you. Huh? When did you were watching? About a while. And Tetsuo then says, "Well, you're going to UA. That's impressive." And Zuko says, "What the? No way! I'm not going to UA. I doubt my grades aren't that good." And Tetsuo says, "Man, you really are a buzz killer. Hey, stop dissing me, you prick. You're the prick." "Say what?" Nodding his head, Tetsuo says, "Why don't you ever believe in yourself? I can read your head. You're not believing in yourself." And Zuko says, "I'll show you not believing. Get away!" Throwing something at Tetsuo. Tetsuo blocks it with his telekinesis. And Zuko says, "Huh? What the? How? He has a quirk that can allow him to use telekinesis." And Tetsuo says, "Here, I give you this." Throwing it at a faster speed, Zuko braces for impact, but then a force field blocks it. Psychic barrier. And Tetsuo says, "Wow, you're actually adapting." And Zuko says, "What do you mean by adapting?" And Tetsuo says, "You're almost there. Just one last power to deal with." And Zuko says, "Why aren't you telling me?" And Zuko getting very annoyed. Tetsuo tells Zuko, "You really don't know. This is your quirk. Or it's going to be. By the way, your quirk is called ego." "What do you mean by ego?" "It's not because of your ego. It's because of psychic mythologies on how the human body works. There's different points of your body that gives personality. Reborn, death, collapse, joy, and all that. But I'm only gonna help you on the last one. Then I'll fully help you." Then Zuko says, "Why don't you help me now?" Then Tetsuo gives out a sigh and says, "I can't. You're not strong enough yet. You still haven't unlocked your full power or full abilities. But I can help you on this. You're going to UA. Predict that." And goes away. And Zuko says, "Let's see if his theory is right." And while at school, the teacher says, "Zuko Midoriya, you are going to UA." And Zuko was in shock. How the hell? That bastard. And Zuko walks home. Then he hears a explosion. An explosion that was in the street. Zuko sees the sludge building. What the? And sees that girl he saw in vision one time. You gotta be kidding me. And Tetsuo says, now you can see it now? Your quirk allows you to use clairvoyance, telekinesis, gravity, teleport, and electro lightning, where you can manipulate positive electrons to deport yourself like a lightning rod. Also like a teleport. And Uzuku says, fine, you win. Tell me how to use my powers. And Tetsuo says, so you finally accepted. Well, I'll help. Okay, run to her. And Zuko says, what? Do it now or I'll use my quirk on you. Yeah. Zuko runs to the girl. And the sludge villain says,
Who are you? You look very different. But I don't care. I'll kill you.
And sludge villain goes for attacks. And Zuko says, Tetsuo, what are you thinking? Now, use your psychic abilities to slide on the ground. What? Do it, or I'll... Okay. Then Zuko uses his psychic abilities to slide on the ground, levitating himself with and creating momentum. Whoa! You knew? And Tetsuo says, maybe a D grade on my science tests, but I know how momentum is, thanks to my old friend. Who is that? We'll talk about it. Then Zuko. Then the sludge villain says,
Why won't you die, you little brat?
And Zuko sees the sludge villain's slime like tendrils going for the kill. Tetsuo! Then Tetsuo says, now use your gravity. Got it. Using the gravity, Zuko creates the tendrils to go as heavy, and thus when the chain reaction to the sludge villain, then the sludge villain plats down like a mud puddle on a gum, and then Zuko says, what else? Then Tetsuo says, use your telekinesis to get half of the stuff off of that girl. And Zuko says, got it. Now you're catching on. Getting rid of the sludge villain's attachment from on the girl. Zuko then grabs the girl and levitates to keep her safe. Then the sludge villain says,
You bastard! I'll kill you!
Tetsuo says, now! Use your psychic attack now! And Izuku says, what? Are you really hurting this guy? Tetsuo says, do it! Because in one of my visions, he'll hurt you like a freaking dog or an octopus. Doesn't matter. If it gets you, you're done. Zuko says, got it. Controlling his psychic and aiming for the pressure points. Feeling the liquid flowing from the sludge villain. Psychic strikes! Hitting pressure points from different inside of the sludge villain and knocking him out. And Zuko takes a deep breath. Whew, that was close. And then Tetsuo says, not bad for your first day. Well, I could have done it much better. Is that a comment on you? Oh, whatever. You did good. Then the girl wakes up and sees Zuko, I saw you. You see me. Zuko says, yeah, about that. Then the girl kisses Zuko, and Zuko in shock. And Tetsuo says, so you saw your vision, huh? And Zuko gives Tetsuo a flip off, saying, don't even go there. And the girl gave her phone number and her name, Setsuna Toki. And Tetsuo says, well, your life isn't so bad now, thanks to me. Oh, shut up. Hey, what's the matter? I see your eyes with red. Hey, kid, don't sweat it. Then Zuko and Tetsuo got stopped. Huh? Who's this old geezer? Tetsuo says. Then the man introduced himself. My name is Toshi, or you might know me as All Might. And Zuko says, yeah, right. All Might is buffed. I doubt you. Then Toshi buffs up into all his buff form. And both Tetsuo and Zuko are surprised. All Might asked if Zuko can be the bearer of one for all. And Zuko accepts it. And Tetsuo bit on argument, but he'll come around it. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. See you next time. Bless Ultra!